Cold wind blowing, shadows growing, creepy creatures in the night they're showing. Wee whispers filling up my mind, spooky shivers running down my spine.
Welcome back everyone to the Shivers podcast. We've got a camera set up now. Super cringe, super awesome. I'm Ben.
And I'm Riley.
Welcome back. To start with, we're just going to jump into a ranking of the Resident Evil games. We're just doing like the mainline games because I cannot be fucked talking about the side games again. We'll do that in another episode, I think. We'll do like, we'll talk about the movies and any like additional stuff in the series and whatever. Let's jump into it. Number 8. So we'll start off with number 8 and we'll go to number 1. Number 8, I've got Resident Evil 6. That game is hot garbage. I can't say anything good about it.
Because looking at it at a Resident Evil perspective, it is a terrible Resident Evil game.
It's hot garbage, bro. I think the only redeeming quality about it is like the first half hour of Leon's campaign. That's about it, bro. That's
it's not terrible, yeah.
I've got nothing else good to say about it. Is that your number 8 spot as well?
It is my number 8 spot as well.
Okay,
it is
cool.
actually, in fact, my number 8.
Yeah, okay, cool. What's number 7?
Number 7. I did number 7. I did Resident Evil 5.
Me too, bro.
Oh my god,
Me
you're
too.
crazy. It's almost like, because it was more like 5 kickstarted the bullshit.
Yeah, all the actiony stuff.
Yeah, after 5, the series was like, okay, cool. This is a strange direction they've chosen for a once beloved survival horror franchise.
Yeah.
You know, you got Chris punching boulders and shit, and
The Albert Wesker fight at the end, bro. It's such a joke. He gets
Oh my
like a
God.
giant like 10. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's-
No good. What's your number 6 spot?
I've got Resident Evil 3,
Okay.
specifically the remake for me, even though I think Nemesis itself is better.
Yep.
But I'm just gonna put 3 remake because it is not even the complete game.
No, they cut so much content.
They
bro.
cut so much content out. Clock Tower, boss fights, all that, open world, other stuff that the original had.
Yep.
Like the area where you start in,
Hmm?
you got like 5 more streets you can walk down in the original.
Yeah.
And Nemesis has his own like AI.
yeah.
Majority of the Nemesis scenes are scripted,
Mhm.
which gets rid of all the tension,
Yeah.
all the thrill of the that the original had. Whereas
Yep.
the original you'd be fucking walking around doing something. Next minute Nemesis will fucking jump through a window and start fucking harassing you. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god. If they were able to capture that, the essence of Nemesis into
Yep.
the 3 remake would have been like top 3, top 4 even.
I understand.
But no, for me, the Resident Evil 3 remake missed
Yeah.
the mark.
Yeah, that's it.
Missed the mark completely. Like, coming from Resident Evil 2 remake 2, I had such high expectations. Thoroughly disappointed. And that,
Absolutely.
what, $100 price tag for a 5-hour experience? Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. My number 6 spot is Resident Evil 8. We spoke about it last episode, our last Resident Evil episode. Resident Evil 8 is just, like I said, it's the same coming from 4 to 5, from like 7 to 8. 7 was chef's kiss, and then it kind of petered off a little bit in 8. Just wasn't great.
It was okay,
It's just meh, I think. It pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, it's just, fun game to play once, but I probably wouldn't play it very often.
No,
ever.
I don't pick it up very often.
Yeah.
Number 5, I've got Resident Evil 3. Pretty much the same reasons what you've got.
Yeah.
Just a lot of cut content.
Cut content.
The original's, it's good, but it's, it's, I don't know, that's it. I don't know. Like,
It's
the remake's just whatever, and
Yeah.
the original's, it's more of,
original's okay.
yeah, it's just more of RE2, I think.
Literally.
It's okay. It's whatever.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right. What's
For
your?
my number 5 spot, I have got Resident Evil 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty much just literally the exact same fucking list, more or less.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, no, I didn't mind 8, but 7 definitely left a lot of enticement, if that's even a word. But I was looking forward to a fucking Resident Evil 8 following off from Resident Evil 7 just to be like, okay, yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
It was like, they could have done so much better.
That's it. Yeah. Number 4, I've got Resident Evil 4.
Number 4.
Resident Evil 4 is fantastic. I haven't played the remake. I know you have. But look, there's nothing to say about RE4 that hasn't been said a million times before. Everyone loves it. It's It's great, and it was an interesting transition from like the fixed camera to more actiony stuff, and I think it's a perfect balance of like campy bullshit and like horror, I guess. I think it was a good change, but it also kind of set the Resident Evil series on a fucking weird
Yeah, it
trajectory.
definitely did set up to the inevitable Resident Evil 6, which is very disappointing, but RE4 itself, pretty good.
It's good.
Pretty
Like
good.
that's it.
Staple game back in the day.
That's it. Yeah. What do you got number 4?
So for my number 4, a bit controversial,
Mhm.
right? So I picked just Resident Evil 1,
Yeah. Okay.
because, don't get me wrong, fantastic game,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic remake, it does everything right, is literally the essence of the game, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just don't find myself going back to it as much as my top 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a good fucking game, don't get me wrong. The start of the whole fucking series, you know?
Yeah.
Can't hate on the OG, but I don't know, I just don't really find myself ever longing to play it. You know what I mean? Like, it's fantastic game, played it like 2-3 times now, but
Mm.
yeah.
It can drag a little bit in some areas, like
Just sometimes I get a bit just bored.
I get
just
that.
like,
And the save system, bro. I know.
yeah, the save system.
I know everyone loves the ink ribbons and whatever, but it's so exhausting. If you fuck up, you die, and it takes you all the way back, and it's like, fuck, when was the last time I saved?
That's the stakes, man. You
I know.
It's gotta bring a bit of
I
attention to
know.
the experience.
I know. It's
Can't
just
just have that auto save your ass every time.
maybe I'm spoiled, bro. Maybe I'm spoiled by what
Too
I
used
said.
to all these new games, yeah.
But no, I get it. It's
Yeah.
good.
Well, yeah.
That's actually my number 3 spot.
So
Is
yeah, the number
RE1.
3 yeah.
It's good. Like it's just classic. You can't go wrong.
It's classic, yeah.
I don't really have any complaints with it other than the saves, but other than that,
Fantastic game. It's pretty good.
what's your number 3, boss?
So my number 3, I ended up putting RE4, specifically the remake. I just think it's a fantastic game.
Yeah.
Well rounded.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the mark. Hit the hammer on the head with that one.
Yeah.
Like definitely there's a little bit of criticism in the side of it's not faithful.
Yeah.
but-
Like tonally.
In the way I view it, I know Ben doesn't agree here, but as I was saying in the previous podcast about how they intended the game to be serious, but the misinterpretation of an American action hero
Yeah.
was lost. That's why it came off so cheesy.
Yep.
But I just think the remake cut down all that fat that was like the funny, cheesy bullshit to
Yeah,
a degree,
okay.
and kind of kept it how I think the developers originally intended the game to be.
Yep.
So for me, I think RE4 remake is how they originally would have made the game.
Yeah.
That's why there's so much cut content in the sense of like those funny little side interactions and
gags
all that
and, yeah.
little like goofy actiony bits. But
Yep.
yeah, don't get me wrong, the original fantastic as well.
Mhm.
Definitely a staple in the series. But for me personally, RE4, I love playing it. The gameplay is so fucking solid.
Yep.
Graphics are fantastic. Not that graphics are a big selling point, but
Yeah.
the game looks fantastic, soundtrack, all that.
Yep.
All that's there. Just overall, I just really, really like playing that game. Like if I pick any RE game, it's RE4 is definitely up there for a top contender.
Hell yeah, bro.
Right, Ben, number 2 spot. What do we got?
Alright, so I already know what your number 1 spot is,
Obviously.
and your number Your number 1 spot is my number 2 spot, and that is Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Well, like we talked about this last episode.
We did.
RE2 is just so fucking good, and it only just misses out on the number 1 spot, just because, like I said, I'll just jump straight into number 1 here. RE7 is just such a tight knit, like perfect little package, and it's like the quintessential horror experience in a game. It could be a standalone game.
It couldn't even be a Resident Evil game, and it would still sell for
Exactly,
fantastic.
that's it.
Yeah.
With RE2, the remake is fantastic, but it's also banking on the success of like the original RE2 and whatever, which is fine. It's not an issue. But just RE7 is just, that's it. It's the perfect horror experience. And now that you tell me how good Resident Evil 2 is.
Yeah, well, my number 2 spot, obviously, as Ben stated beforehand, spoiler, but number 7 is my number 2 spot.
Yep.
Fantastic game, great horror experience. Thoroughly enjoyed playing that game multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Always look keen to pick it up in the near future.
Yep.
Looking for something to itch that survival horror itch, you know what I mean? But but it just I can't put it above Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 to me is Resident Evil at its core, at its
Yeah.
peak.
No, I get that.
The Resident Evil franchise, the name, RE2
Yeah.
is what I think of.
Mm-hmm.
Just the, in the city, like what's happening,
Yeah.
shit's happening. Leon has no fucking idea what's going on,
Yeah.
and you get meets Marvin and shit, and then it's just like, oh my god, like proper survival horror. No
I
idea what's happening.
Yeah.
Whereas Resident Evil, yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's very close between RE2 and RE7. I agree.
And just Mr. X is just a fucking menace throughout the game. Just
Mm-hmm.
to me, it's peak survival horror experience in the Resident Evil franchise.
100%. Yeah.
But number one for you, 7A.
That's it, baby. Number 7
Yeah, well-
is the GOAT.
Oh, that concludes our list, eh?
Sweet. Alright. Next segment, and we're going to do a little cut here. I'm just kidding, I want to keep this
Next
party.
segment.
I want to keep this funny because it's funny.
Alright.
Okay. So I'm just going to do... I got a little would you rather.
Yeah, I've been keen for a bit of this stuff. I want you to ask me some new questions.
Yeah, bro.
Just yap about fucking whatever.
Okay.
Oh
So-
my god.
And I want to cut here. Alright, so now we're going to be doing a would you rather. I've got a list set up ready. I haven't read through these questions. They might be
Oh
funny.
my god.
They might be dumb.
We might need to rewatch some of the shit they're talking about. I'm just gonna say it now, but we'll give it a go anyways.
Yeah, okay. Would you rather have every brilliant director create their own take on Halloween or have the original left alone? So, Halloween's been
Interesting.
remade already by Rob Zombie, that music guy.
That music guy.
Yeah, that fuckhead.
That guy, yeah.
It's not a bad remake, but what it's asking is like every like go to director, like immediately I think of like Martin Scorsese, like Spielberg,
Yeah. Stephen Hawkins and shit. No, Stephen Hawkins. My bad, Stephen King, guys. I was
Stephen King's
I'm looking at it right now, bro. Yeah, but no, his work gets like, oh yeah, no, he doesn't direct shit. That's my bad.
David Fincher, he'd be good. He did what's it called, Seven. He did
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott would be good, yeah.
He'd be fucking good, yeah.
Honestly, I'd be happy to see a remake from all these directors. I wouldn't mind seeing a David Fincher Halloween. I think that'd be interesting. Like a Jordan Peele,
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not one of those people who just, like can't stand remakes. I know so many people.
I'm
You
not
read
fans.
online and they're like, "Oh my god, this movie's getting remade." Like,
Yeah,
who
like,
gives a fuck?
An example, like, Evil Dead and the Evil Dead 2013 remake.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was that bad.
it was okay. Like, it wasn't anything special.
Yeah, exactly, but I didn't think it was that bad.
I don't think people
There's
should.
definitely room for improvement, but they're
Yeah.
not a bad concept, is what we're saying.
I just don't think people should immediately hate on the idea of a remake. I think they can be done well. But yeah, I would love for people to fucking give it a crack. I think it'd be
Give it a
interesting.
crack.
Yeah, alright, cool.
Yep, see. So we would rather have other directors do it, I suppose, is the answer for us.
Yeah. Would you rather wipe your memory so as to enjoy rewatching your favourite horror movies over and over or have a new sequel made?
Oh, mate, having my memory wiped
That's interesting.
instantly.
100%, I agree.
Are you kidding me? Like, oh my god, there was a couple movies I'd absolutely love to do that for. A
That's
couple
it.
series as well.
Yeah.
But like, if I could, oh man.
I'm trying to think what immediately jumps to mind. Any like big plot twists like The Sixth Sense. I know it's like a normal choice.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that I thought of. Like that plot twist. I would love to like sit through that again, or like Shutter Island, or
Just like, yeah.
that kind of shit.
Yeah, well, for me, it's not. It technically is considered horror,
Mm.
but it's not on topic with this. But forgive me, guys.
Go
But
for it, bro.
so one series that always comes to mind that if I could rewatch it with my memory wiped would be Attack on Titan. I know this guy Ben has not watched it. I know it's not on theme, but trust me, boy. The
Yeah.
plot twists in that are insane. I would absolutely kill to have rewatch that shit again.
I would take your word for it because I got no
He
idea.
has no idea what I'm talking about.
I don't fuck with anime.
Yeah, I'm like, yep, fair enough. But yeah,
yeah.
I just had to get that out there.
No, that's fair. I think
Missing out.
or a sequel. That's the other option.
Or a sequel. I mean, yeah.
I can't think of many movies.
Just don't already have one.
Or just like
Would
if
be-
they don't have one, would it be better? I don't know.
Like, what doesn't even have a sequel that's like already not a bad, horror movie to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly, try and name one.
That's it. Like, if it doesn't have a sequel, chances are it's because it doesn't need one.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to go with fucking rewatch it.
Yeah.
Memory wiped. Like,
yeah.
it's just that's easy, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Smash cut back. We're back.
We're back. Smash cut. Anyways, moving on.
We had a technical issue. Don't worry about it.
Technical difficulties, guys.
Okay.
It's very high quality production right now.
Would you rather have to deal with The Thing or The Blob?
Interesting.
Have you seen the original Blob?
Yes, I have actually.
It's fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm immediately going with The Blob, bro. The Thing is fuck.
Yeah, the answer already there.
Like-
Fuck dealing with The Thing, bro.
Oh, bro. Like imagine. Let me paint a picture for you, right? Close your eyes.
Okay. Locked in. Yeah.
You're going to like a family dinner, right? Nan's there, fucking mum's there, all your siblings, whatever. Next thing you know, fucking Nan's serving up potato salad or whatever. And then mum gets a big heaping
Just the
scoop.
bright side playing in the background. Yeah.
Yeah,
Continue.
And then mum, she's munching on a potato salad, and next thing you know, she grows like 3 arms from her back and her
Or
chest
she's just
splits
like,
open.
her whole fucking body disassembles
Yeah.
into a fucking ribcage jaws or some shit.
Yeah, no fucking thank you.
Yeah,
Like, like the idea of like anyone at that table that could be a fucking alien that wants to eat you, whatever. No fucking way. Like,
no, that movie like gave me nightmares when I first watched that shit. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Like just the fact, like watching the skin on skin merging shit. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, bro.
and what the Blob's just like a giant pink.
You can see that thing coming from a mile away,
Come
bro.
on, bro. But the thing, bro, it could like
It could be anyone
you could be a
or
thing.
anything.
You could
I
be a
could be a
thing.
thing. You're right. You're right.
You could be a thing.
I could identify as a thing. But yeah.
Cut that.
But yeah, no, so yeah, definitely fuck the thing off the Blob all the way. Easy.
Yeah.
Next
Yep.
question.
Easy,
That
bro.
shit was so easy.
Okay. Would you rather have dinner with Wes Craven or Stephen King?
Well, Stephen King.
Really?
Well, I mean, yeah, Wes Craven, like Freddy Krueger, like.
But he's
that
also
shit
done.
as well.
He did Scream and he did Wrong Turn, I think, and The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh.
Good movies, bro.
Yeah, but like, I like the original. It was not bad. The new one was.
Have you read the
good.
book, bro?
The book's fucked, bro.
I don't know.
What was the orgy at the end? No, I'm kidding. But yeah,
I did not want to
cut
have dinner with that motherfucker.
Yeah,
bro.
no, and he used to slam cocaine. I mean, everyone did back in the fucking white 19 whatever. But
Yeah.
so
Like, I've
I
got.
don't know.
I've got a lot of Stephen King books, bro, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest. I don't know if I like
He's a bit of
him.
a freak.
And he's just. I think he's overrated. I'm gonna be so
He's
honest with you.
overrated.
He's so overrated.
Yeah, no.
Like
yeah.
he's got a few bangers. Don't get me wrong. I'm just looking up on my shelf there. I've got like Pet Sematary, Carrie, It.
Every book he's ever made. Not playing.
The list is endless, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd have to go with Wes Craven. Like the amount of like the effect that guy had on cinema is just
Oh, definitely.
is hectic. But then you look at Stephen King and he's had like a pretty big impact on literature and whatever and horror. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at a photo of him now. I'm like, yeah, he looks like a pretty cool guy to have a quick fade with.
Yeah, he passed away. I think right after Scream, the first Scream was released.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Wes Craven, bro. He'd be way more interesting than Stephen King.
Oh, well, you know, like, for the experience, I would say probably Stephen King, just because you never know what the fuck the conversation's going to go towards. It'd be, like, the most interesting or the most, like, fucked up conversation you could ever have in your life.
It'll be Edge, bro. You'll be sitting with him and he'll be like, so imagine a group of teenagers, right?
Funny.
And they'll start kissing. They'll start kissing, bro.
No, bro. Alright.
Nah, it's Wes Craven for me, bro.
Okay.
Okay, this is a good one. Would you rather become a werewolf or a vampire?
Vampire.
Vampire for sure.
Vampire for sure, man.
That'd be so sick.
They just... Their aura, if you will, just emanates more drip. Nah. But,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, werewolf's cool and all, but...
They're
You're feral and stinky and, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But
But
look
look
at
at
a vampire, you're all slick and you're all, like,
yeah, and
clean and all that. I don't know.
they're immortal for one.
They're immortal. But to be fair, you can't go in the sun, though.
You also can't go into people's houses without being invited in first.
True.
That'd be fucked.
And
That'd
that's
be
why I
awful.
do fuck with a bit of silver, to be fair, like iced out. But it'd be a bit of a shame not wearing my silver chain no more.
To be fair though, I'm one of those people that I'll rock up to someone's house and message them I'm at the front when I'm at the door instead of knocking.
Oh, literally.
I think I might be there.
I was literally on the conversation with my dad about that, and he was like, "What the fuck's up with that? Why
Yeah.
do you kids message instead of just knocking?" And it's like, you're not fair. I just sit in my car waiting for him to walk out.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with that. No, vampire for sure, right?
Yeah, definitely for sure. Easy as, man.
Okay, this is
Oh my
this is
God.
fucked. If you were an Uber driver, would you rather have Jason Voorhees get in your back seat or Jeffrey Dahmer?
Okay, to be fair, are we assuming that they're gonna like try and kill us, or is it just the fact of their presence?
Does that change your answer?
Infinitely.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well,
There you go.
okay. First of all, you'd be safe from Jeffrey Dahmer. You know why? He doesn't fuck with people with tattoos.
Oh, I'm saying, bro.
He said it himself. He thinks they're dirty.
Yeah.
So immediately you'd be chill.
as long as you don't accept a drink.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, I'd probably go with Jason Voorhees, to be fair, because he would just sit there quietly and do nothing. Whereas, Dahmer,
He'll tell you about his
about his hobbies and
how much he loves The Exorcist and stuff.
and he would want to feel your heartbeat and other fun stuff.
I mean, if I wasn't Uber driver and that was my full-time job, I think Jason would be the perfect passenger. Who would sit there?
It would be. He would just sit there and chill.
Heavy break
Drop.
but
Yeah, turn the radio up a bit. Should be right.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely would not want to be near Jeffrey Dahmer ever.
I think you're right.
His, yeah,
To be fair though, I think Jeffrey Dahmer, he would be like the average Uber driver passenger.
oh yeah,
Like,
I'm sure he's a regular with the Uber service.
yeah, he would just come up with the most edge shit.
God.
He's changed my mind, bro. I was gonna go with Jeffrey, but Jason for the win, bro.
Yeah, if not trying to just immediately chop my head off with a machete, then I'd be pretty lost
That's
with
sweet,
having
bro.
big bro
sweet.
just sit in the back.
Yeah. What do you reckon he'd give you a good rating?
Oh, absolutely not. He would fucking just leave and not do anything, probably.
Give you a
Straight
one
onto
star.
his next fucking killing, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Jason, easy, bro.
Yeah.
This one sucks, bro. Would you rather go to hell or become a ghost and haunt anyone you want?
I want a ghost? Why the fuck wouldn't you be a ghost? If you're on hell, you're in constant agony and pain and death and suffering, like the fuck?
That sucks. Next one.
Ghost for real. Yep.
Okay, this one's not too bad.
Okay.
Would you rather survive a horror movie scenario and have your friends die, or have all your friends live but you get killed?
I feel like the goodness in me says all my friends live when I die, but I don't know.
Would you rather have a horror movie scenario and have your friends die and have all your friends live but you get killed?
Well, me personally, like, I wouldn't want to die, but
Yeah.
pretty sad all my homies dead.
Yeah, look, I'll take the L. If I get to be like if I have to be the bitch that gets killed first, so be it, Ralph. So be it. To be fair though, if I was in a horror movie scenario, I think it wouldn't be that hard to survive. Some of this shit.
Some of this shit, just don't trip over a rock or a tree branch, like, seriously. But,
Come on.
I don't know.
I saw a TikTok about that today. We're just gonna go on a quick little.
the quick little side rant.
Yeah,
I'll go for
I saw a
it.
TikTok today, and it was this guy, and it was like it was like what was it? It's something like how to survive.
Like any horror movie scenario.
Yeah, he was like, hello, police officers. Yeah, I need you here right now. Oh, stay put. Yeah, no drama. And then there was another one. It was like, split up. No, we're not gonna do that.
Actually, let's not do that for once in any scenario ever, because, like, yeah.
Oh, you want me to go down into the basement and check the lights? How about we'll go?
How about we just walk onto the road and walk to the nearest town? Like, don't know, but yeah, no, definitely that's a fucking easy one.
Yeah, I'll take the L. I'll just if all my boys get to live, so be it, bro.
Yeah, well, you know, and also if you're the only survivor, you're not gonna have a very fun couple of years ahead of you, knowing that all your homies have been deceased. So yeah,
Yeah.
you might end up doing a Stanley like in chapter 2 of It, bro. So yeah,
Yeah.
my fault, maybe a bit dark for the party, but yeah.
All right. Okay. Would you rather have a free steak dinner once per month or have every horror movie ever streaming on Netflix at all time? Obviously the movies, bro.
The movies, like,
Who gives a fuck?
I
Steak.
can-
I'm not a steak guy. Who gives a fuck?
I can just pay for a steak anyways. I'm not that broke. But like streaming services.
That'd be sick. It's so annoying when you're looking for one movie and you check every streaming service, you check Netflix, Stan, Binge, whatever, none. How fucking hard is it, bro? And they're always changing.
Yeah, they're always getting rid of the ones I want to watch.
It fucks me off.
Shit.
Or like
streaming services.
if there's like a series of movies and you like get halfway through and then they just change over, and then you have to go to like YouTube and pay for
Not
it.
happy. Yeah.
That,
No, I definitely get the free movies, mate.
yeah,
I
easy.
would just
bro.
watch any movie at any time I need to.
Yeah, 100%. All right, sweet. Next segment.
Would you rather? Epic. Alright, ready.
We're back again. So we're gonna have a quick chat about horror games. I know we've been talking to death, the Resident Evil series, but just horror games in general. I love. I know you've got one you particularly love, but I'm just gonna jump into Outlast real quick. Outlast is so good. I'm not talking about this, Outlast 2. Outlast 2 can fuck right off.
So can Trials, but yeah.
Yeah, I've got no love for Outlast 2 and Trials. The first one, however, is probably up there with Resident Evil 7 for me. I finished it only once. I haven't meaning to get back to it, and maybe at some point I might get into streaming. I think that'll be something to...
Stream some horror games.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah.
yeah,
give it a go.
I've never streamed before,
Yeah.
but I'll give it a go. Maybe we might do like a let's play or whatever.
You know what would be a fun one to give another playthrough?
Mm.
Would be Dead Space.
Yep.
I fucking love Dead Space, and I've just been playing a little bit of the new remake that came out, and holy fuck, it still does not miss.
Yep.
The tension is insane.
Dead Space is goated, bro.
Like, yeah, I was just playing it the other day, and I was home alone.
Mm.
You know, it was like fucking 2 a.m. I loaded it up, and I was like, fucking like, holy shit, I forgot how like intense this game can be. And it was just like, by this point, I'm like, yeah, I'm not scared of this game, but no.
Yeah.
Right back to little me, playing for the first time. I was like, fucking hell, the visuals,
Yeah.
the sound design, 10 times better than it used to be. And I was just like, holy shit, definitely got to do an episode on that stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
That trilogy.
Yeah. Fuck, what else? I wouldn't mind doing... Actually, we did talk about this previously, off air. We're going to be doing an Until Dawn
playthrough. Yeah. Okay.
We'll keep that on the down low for now. We'll keep the details a bit hush-hush, but that's going to be fun. I'm excited to do that. Fuck, what else? Oh, yeah, what's your favourite horror game, buddy?
My favourite horror game of
I already
all
know what it is.
time. Go on, then, what do you think it is then? Since you're so keen.
Alien Isolation.
He knows me too well. I was
It's-
going to say, we're definitely doing an episode about Alien Isolation.
100%.
That game is insane. Just
Yep.
we just talk about the AI of the
Yeah.
alien. Holy shit, that could take like an hour of a podcast just explaining that.
Yep.
It's fantastic game.
Yeah.
I love how it's like somewhat of a continuation from the original first movie as well. Like,
Yeah,
the
like-
whole point is the daughter trying to find the mother.
Yep.
Because she's like in stasis in the fucking ship.
Yep.
Like I love how it's like somewhat canon. I don't know if it actually is canon. Is
It could
actually?
be. I don't think it affects
But-
anything in the timeline.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I just I
Um,
love that game to death.
I just love it because it perfectly like like captures the feel of the original.
Puts you in pretty much in the eyes of how Ellen Ripley was
Yeah.
in the first movie.
Yeah, and they could have easily just made a movie tie-in for the original. Like they could have made it
Just like a
copy and
one-to-one,
paste.
yeah.
Yeah. But I appreciate how it is its own thing. It's like a continuation, like a spin-off or whatever.
Yeah.
I think they might have needed to as well because in the original it's just one alien and crew, but in the Alien Isolation they've got like the androids and the
Facehuggers.
yeah, and just
Just more alien. There's like 3 aliens at one stage you would have evade.
Yep.
Which is and you've also got human enemies too, which are they
obviously
were in
when
the
you-
original, but you didn't actually fight them.
Yeah.
So you've got like 3, 4, 5 different enemy types.
Mhm. Yeah. I'm excited. We can talk about that on.
No, it's a fantastic
episode.
game. Definitely
Um,
keen for that.
And I think we might do like a larger episode on just horror games in general. We'll chat about like Silent Hill.
Oh,
Maybe that might be its own episode as well. Who knows?
Silent Hill. Yeah.
Yep. And then we'll do some like indie games as well. Like I don't know. The Mortuary Assistant. We mentioned that before. And
Other
yeah.
like niche indie. Yeah. Like what's popular now these days? Like
Oh fuck, bro. I don't know.
what's that? The one where you're salvaging scrap from planets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one that got pretty popular recently.
Fuck. That's
Yeah, whatever that one's called. But yeah, no, definitely look forward to that.
Yeah. Oh, also, while we're on horror indie games, we're going to be doing a full episode on Five Nights at Freddy's. we're gonna be doing.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
We're gonna be doing the movie. We're gonna be doing the games. We're gonna be doing the lore, and we might even touch on the books because holy fuck, that's a mess.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I'm gonna be real. Like after like Sister Location, like me personally, I just kind of
Yeah.
fell off from the series.
I agree. Yeah.
Like, what was the one after that? That one where you like Pizzeria Simulator.
I didn't mind that actually. That was
Mhm.
pretty alright. I was happy
Like
with
the
it.
actual gameplay itself was pretty goofy, but then you just like played those recordings to those like animatronics
Yeah, the
just found in the
interrogation.
back street. It was
Yeah.
just like that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And
I
then it was
didn't
just back to goofy, and then you were just kind of in like a little vent area.
mind. Yeah. I don't know. It was okay.
Yeah.
But we'll cover that in a full episode. That I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a full episode.
Do not even get me started on Security Breach.
We're not-
Vanny.
We are not talking about security breach, bro. Get it out of here. Alright. What are we up to? How much time we got? Half an hour. Yeah. Probably leave it. I don't know. You got anything else?
No, man. I'm pretty
Alright.
happy with what we've discussed so far. A few plans for the future, a few upcoming projects, get a bit of our opinions out there. Yeah.
I would also like to do like a shorter episode on Japanese horror. Like I just picked up one of the Junji Ito books. I just got Tomi while I was in Bali. I can't say enough nice things about Junji Ito. He is such an amazing artist. I love all of his work, and I wouldn't mind doing an episode on that. I think that'd be fun to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I watched a couple of videos about some of the like other side of the coin of Japanese horror manga
Mm-hmm.
and all that, and there was some very interesting stuff we could cover. I'll literally show you like off podcast, but
Yeah.
there are some very interesting books that have been published that I'm like, how the fuck is this allowed? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because I've only read Uzumaki and just read Tomi. I know he's got so many
Other
other
projects.
which I would be excited to get into as well. But I just love all of his art. Like I'll just scroll on like
TikTok or something.
yeah, just look at his artwork. It's insane, bro.
Yeah.
I just saw a poster on Etsy or something, and it was like this big. I don't fuck with Etsy, but it came up.
Yeah.
And it was like this big like poster, and it was like all of his like it's like a giant artwork, and I was thinking about getting
Full
it.
references about all his other works
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, no, that sounds sick.
I might get it for the studio.
For the studio, for the background. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's something else I'm excited to talk about. Also, I'm sorry for the this episode. It's all over the place. We haven't really spoken about one thing. It's more of just like a touching base and just like where we're going from here on out. Yeah, we've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up, and I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the studio set up.
Getting there, it's getting there.
The background's looking a bit boring.
Bit
We're gonna get some
boring, yeah.
stuff set up behind us. But yeah, no, look, I'm excited to start doing reviews and cheeky bonus reviews.
Yeah, hopefully we can start reviewing some more relevant content in the sense of like recency.
Yeah, yep, 100%. Yep.
But yeah.
Because I would love to do the new Planet of the Apes movie, but that's gonna have to be its own episode, a little bonus one.
Yeah.
No,
I'm looking forward to that. Alien Romulus.
Yeah, 100%,
That'd
bro.
be super fun to do.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. Probably gonna leave it at that. Thanks for joining us again. This is the outro. I'll see you later.
Gotcha.